Macaulay Culkin, the erstwhile child prodigy whose mischievous grin lit up the 90s as Kevin McAllister in Home Alone, has tossed a tantalizing pitch into the holiday sequel fray. A role-reversing romp where the grown-up anti-hero becomes the trap-setting prey. At 45, Culkin, long distance from the franchise that minted him a star, shared this concept during his A Nostalgic Night with Macaulay Culkin tour, a multimedia jaunt blending Q&A clips and comedy that sells out venues craving 90s nostalgia. "I kind of had this idea," he teased, his delivery laced with wry self-awareness, signaling openness to revisiting the chaos without the child actor baggage. Culkin's pitch flips the script ingeniously. Imagine Kevin, now a harried dad, widower or divorcee, juggling parenthood amid professional demands. Overworked and inattentive, he earns his kids' ire, only to find himself locked out on a snowy eve, facing pint-sized booby traps rigged by his own flesh and blood. "I'm working really hard and I'm not really paying enough attention and the kid is kinda getting miffed at me and then I get locked out," Culkin outlined, painting a tableau of generational payback. The house, that iconic McAllister manse with its creaky stairs and laundry chute, morphs into a metaphor for emotional barricades. "He won't let me in, and he's the one setting traps for me." This isn't slapstick for slapstick's sake. Culkin infuses pathos, framing the farce as a quest for reconnection. "The house is some sort of metaphor for the relationship between the grown-up character and his son," he elaborated, culminating in Kevin's odyssey to get let back into son's heart kind of deal. Absent the Wet Bandits, Joe Pesci's bumbling Harry and Daniel Stern's oafish Marv, who menaced the originals, the antagonist is internal, neglects fallout. Culkin's elevator pitch, delivered with a shrug, "That's the closest elevator pitch that I have. I'm not completely allergic to it, the right thing." Hints at conditional enthusiasm, contingent on tone that honors the original's blend of humor and heart. Reflecting on Home Alone, 1990, and its 1992 sequel Lost in New York, Culkin's tenure defined holiday viewing. $476 million gross for the first, $359 million for the second, cementing director Chris Columbus's family-friendly empire. As Kevin, he dodged irons to the face and tarantulas down pants, ad-libbing quips that amplified the film's anarchic joy. But post-triumph, Culkin navigated typecasting and tabloid scrutiny, retreating to normalcy, pizzas with pals, not paparazzi. His 2023 Pizza Underground stint, a cheese-themed Velvet Underground parody, and 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction with his brother Rory nod to selective spotlights. The franchise's sprawl, 6 sequels sans Culkin from 1997's Home Alone 3, with a new kid foil to 2021's Disney Plus, Home Sweet Home Alone, diluted the magic sans John Williams's twinkling score or the ensemble's warmth, Catherine O'Hara's frantic mom, John Hurd's hapless dad. Culkin's idea reinvigorates by centering maturity. What becomes of the clever kid who outwitted crooks? Fatherhood's follies, missed recitals, half-hearted hugs, mirror Culkin's own reflections on legacy, perhaps drawing from his advocacy for child actors' rights via his work with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Practicalities abound. Who plays Mini Kevin? A precocious talent like Jacob Tremblay could nail the scheming spark. Traps evolve, drones dropping paint cans, smart home hacks gone awry, blending nostalgia with tech-savvy satire. Culkin's physical comedy chops, honed in Party Monster and Saved, suit the pratfalls, while his deadpan suits paternal regret. Columbus, now eyeing reboots post-Mrs. Doubtfire, might helm. Pesci could cameo as a grizzled uncle winking at your. Yet, Culkin's ambivalence tempers hype. "I'm not completely allergic," implies veto power, guarding against exploitative cash grabs. His tour, screening bloopers dissecting Uncle Buck, reveals a man at peace with Kevin, not chained. This pitch arrives amid sequel fever, The Grinch reboots, Die Hard debates. For Home Alone, it offers redemption, evolving from kids' revenge fantasy to dad's humbling, underscoring family as the ultimate booby trap, navigated with laughter and love. In pitching reversal, Culkin crafts closure. Kevin, once abandoned, now the abandoner, learns traps ensnare the trapper. Fans, gorging on annual marathons, crave this evolution, blending belly laughs with belly punch feels. As Culkin tours, his idea simmers, a festive firecracker that could reignite McAllister mania, proving even locked-out dads deserve a merry mischief maker's mercy.